Established in 2002, Voice Ghana operates as a registered national non-governmental organization and plays active and leading role in disability policy advocacy and inclusive governance for persons with disabilities in Ghana. The organization has a corporate brand as the voice that speaks for the marginalized persons with disabilities in our society and champion their rights and social inclusion.
Article 9 of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, which Ghana ratified in 2012, also mandates state parties, in this case district assemblies, to take appropriate measures to ensure easy access to public facilities for persons with disabilities.
Discriminations of persons with disabilities by society is one of the major problems undermining the progress of democratic practice in our country.
In October 2017, Ford Foundation had made available a grant sum of $270,000 to Voice Ghana to implement a 2-year project in order to help address these inequities. The project is focused on both national and local levels. The national level work seeks to advocate for the implementation of disability indicators from the President's maiden states of the nation's address, while the local level work is monitoring universal accessibility standard requirements of physical community projects, which are being implemented by 15 target district assemblies in the Volta region of Ghana. The funding support from the Ford Foundation had enabled Voice Ghana to procure a brand new Toyota Hilux in October 2017 for implementing the project. Voice Ghana worked in close collaboration with physical and development planning officers as well as engineers of each target district assembly to conduct accessibility audits on some physical community projects, which were implemented by the target district in the past 2 years. They also held interface discussion with each of the 15 districts to validate their accessibility audit outcome. The organization also worked in collaboration with the Ghana Standard Authority in Ho, Volta region, and Access Aid Ghana in Accra to upgrade the skills of district engineers and other key officials of the 15 beneficiary district assemblies, including some of their contractors. The training focused on the use of national accessibility standard for designing and constructing new and ongoing public facilities by the assemblies. The training took the form of presentation and practical work sessions, which were focused on accessible architectural designs.
My name is Delali Ablaji Duabe. I'm an architect and the founder of Access Aid Ghana, an organization which I set up with the objective of promoting accessibility in the built environment. And I was very excited to be engaged by Voice Ghana to facilitate workshops on how to use the accessibility design standards. This project, I think, was a very important one, and one that is the beginning of a shift in people's mindset about what accessibility really means. The major problem they had was the lack of knowledge and also the fact that they cannot identify with the needs of persons with disability. And I know this is only the beginning. There are going to be more projects like this where we get a chance to engage and promote accessibility in the environment.
It was observed that all the target district assembly officials were unaware of the Ghana Accessibility Standard document, which was produced by the Ghana Standards Authority. So, with popular request by them, Voice Ghana procured copies of this document for donation to each of the 15 district assemblies as their accessibility reference document.
Presenting Ghana's accessibility standard to Afadatu South District Assembly to be used as a reference book to inform the future design and implementation of public facilities taking place. Thank you very much.
The key district officials, such as district coordinating directors, have seen the flood of gaps in the design of their physical community projects, which significantly excluded persons with disability, especially those with mobility challenges.
The workshop is a very productive and beneficial workshop that has given us a very clear picture of how we need to design our buildings to make them disability friendly. As of today, I'm not even aware that we have documents that show how we should construct these facilities. I'm happy that all my engineers were here and participated fully in the program. And we shall make the best use of the document.
You need to engage technical services. Technical services will lead you to that structure that it will be of standing.
The project has started changing the attitude and understanding of key stakeholders, especially engineers and some contractors of the 15th Target District Assembly, on how to design and implement physical community projects to meet the universal accessibility standard for persons with disabilities.
We are lacking so much behind, and with this light that I have seen, from now on we have learned our lessons, and we'll make sure that we put everything in place to make all our public structures disability friendly.
So I think that we should make it universally acceptable and across board, irrespective of the geographic location.
For the build-up we have this afternoon, it will help us improve upon the public building accessibility issues for PWDs in the municipality and the nation at large.
We are so impressed, and I think generally we have learned a lot. We will also continue to spread the gospel to our people who are disabled, so that they will be like watchdogs in case any public facility is springing up in any place. They will watch out quickly to ensure that facilities are made available for the people with disabilities.
The regional manager of the Ghana Standard Authority in Ho-Volta region has confirmed his full commitment and support in achieving the goal for the project.
Part of the work that the Ghana Standards Authority is to ensure the execution of this project, assist with the provision of the accessibility standard GS 1119 2016 for the built environment. I have gone round with the project team, and to be very frank with you, the ramps were not very accessible. After the various discussions and even practical sessions with participants, they realized that a lot needs to be done to make sure that we comply fully with this accessibility standard. I thank the Boys of Ghana for making me to be part of this project.
Hopefully, we believe by the 2-year time of the existing project, we'll be able to meet the needs of persons with disability, especially in the 15th district.
But we also realize that there are several other sectors that we can push forward with advocacy, because taking, for instance, the tourist sector, there is nothing at all in terms of how to develop the sector to be disability friendly. And that is another focus, another agenda we are going to push forward.